We're having a lovely little morning here on Hinton Avenue North, enjoying some tea together. Joining me once again is Ginger McCoy, owner here at the studio. Now, when people come through the doors, they typically see you here,
That's
or
correct.
your partner Dave, right?
That's right, that's right. And Dave's great. Dave is the employee of the month, employee of the year.
Every month.
Every month, that's right.
Yeah.
And he's here mostly on Saturdays, and he's a wonderful asset to the store. People love to talk to him, and for him it's a social party. He just really enjoys it a lot.
And it has very much been a bit of a social party, even just with you and me this morning, because it's a lot of fun, sort of playing with clay and using your imagination, and really anything goes.
It really does. Yeah.
And I think a lot of the time, this is what we expect when we think pottery, very formatted, typical bowls. But you described your work as not your grandma's pottery.
That's right.
Why do you kind of like to go off of the beating path and forget about solid lines and have so much fun with it?
Oh, it's just life is like that. I grew up in Newfoundland. Newfoundland is my home, and I think that in those years, for most people in Newfoundland, I think you were shaped by the wind. You're shaped by the elements. And I think that I like my pieces to look like they have movement. The wind is still blowing. And these houses were really inspired by all of the old homes back in Newfoundland that are abandoned, and the wind is taking them back, and they're changing their shapes. And so every time I make one of these, I can feel that spirit. So, yeah.
And you said that these houses have been insanely popular since you started making them. In fact, 3 of the ones on the wall are already sold.
That's right.
But you would not let them be taken away because we were coming to visit you.
That's right.
And we needed to showcase the fabulous houses.
That's pretty crazy,
I think it's great. So now it's not only your artwork in here. How many different ceramic artists are you featuring here in the shop?
Right now there are about 32 artists that we have here in the shop. 7 of the artists are from Gladstone Clay Works, and this is a wonderful opportunity for them to be able to showcase their work. Then there are people in the outlying areas of Ottawa. We have John Ikeda's work here. We have Carolyn Pin Trudeau's work. We have Don Burnham's work, and Chamberlain's work. Chambers, sorry. And Carolyn Pin Trudeau. This beautiful piece here is just absolutely gorgeous. And so, yeah, we have a lot of interesting potters here. Michelle McDonald. This is her work here. She's an amazing ceramic artist.
And she's been here this morning with us.
And if it wasn't for Michelle, I don't know what I would have done with you, because she helped me tremendously to get this all together. So I am very, very much indebted to Michelle for helping me out.
So can I ask you a question? How do you get this amount of texture into a piece like the one that we're looking at in the corner here?
These pieces are done by Saskia Prasma, and she has a little shop out in Almont. She works the clay like a quilt, like she's quilting. So those are many little pieces that are attached. They are textured and then attached, and they take hours of work. It's kind of like clay. I call it clay quilting. So yeah.
So if you head to the Hintonburg Pottery website, you can look at all of the information. You've got your list of artists there, your contact. If you're interested in either purchasing some of the pottery or even learning how to make it, Ginger would be the woman to speak to. Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you.
What a pleasure to meet you. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Stay with us. We've got more to come on CTV Morning Live.